Hey y'all, this is kind of like a random thing that I started filming. I think I'm gonna call it Ashley's Diary because it's just like some random thoughts that I've had like over the past week, and like I've been filming a lot of stuff on shorts for y'all, so check that out if you haven't already. I did a full series. Well, I'm still in progress of it actually, but I did a series on like makeup inspired by Thanksgiving food, which I've been having so much fun filming. I'm so glad that y'all have been enjoying it. Thank you for all of the sweet, kind comments. But this is like just some more like, yeah, it's just Ashley's diary, just different things I've thought about and different things that have happened over the last week. So anyways, I hope y'all enjoy it. Oh, by the way, this is gonna be more of like a podcast type of thing. And like, so like if you're like driving or like have somewhere to go, like have a road trip, like I recommend that you listen to this on that, because it's gonna be a lot of like this. Or like if you're gonna clean your house or you're gonna have a snack or a meal, like pause this, grab your meal, and then come back and then listen to me rant. Look at my cat. He's doing some yoga for you guys. Let's see. This is from earlier, filming another Thanksgiving inspired makeup look. But yeah, pause this, grab your snack, grab your coffee, put your car in drive, and I will accompany on you during your meal or road trip or whatever. Enjoy. Hey y'all, so I just came back from a family dinner. I have some family in town, and I talked in my last video a lot about my health issues, and hold on, my cat wants to get in. Anyways, like there comes a point where like one family member asked like what I had been up to, and then the other one was like, oh, like they asked that earlier, but like I told them that like I told them that it's better if you just answer that question. And I'm just like, because like what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, like I had my first echocardiogram last week and I cried. I just like that kind of stuff like monopolizes the whole conversation, and I don't want to bring like negativity into stuff, you know? Like I don't want to monopolize the conversation and make everything about me. Like I just, you know, like my health is what it is, and like I have a lot of different random things that go on, and I believe that like God shows his grace through anything really. And like I think that I can't quote the Bible directly right now, but like his grace is like made perfect through our weaknesses or something like that. And like I hate people telling me they're worried about me, so I just would rather just not say, you know. And like I just never know what to say at those sorts of things. And like I've been back here on YouTube, but like I don't really want to tell that to people, because like I just don't want any negativity. Like I just want everything to be like positive vibes, like supportive, and like if you have something negative to say, like you need to keep it to yourself, because like I just don't need that right now. And like I had a bout with gout a couple weeks ago and I couldn't walk, so I just like hopped around on one foot for a while, and like again, like something else that like I don't want to talk about. Like I would gladly talk about that with people who are close to me, but like unless someone has struggled with their health like I have, people just don't understand. Like they don't understand how it is to have stuff like that like randomly pop up at you. Anyway, I'm learning that it's okay to just like have boundaries and not tell people the whole story, or only tell people what you want them to know, even though it's still honestly mentally exhausting for me to do that. I don't like doing that. I like just being real and being like, hey, like I had an echocardiogram and it was really scary. Or like I found out that I have gout and I can't eat seafood anymore. Like, you know, but I don't know. I don't want people to feel like I'm a negative person, and I'm really not. Like I feel like I'm kind. I feel like I'm supportive. and I feel like I try to seek the good, and I especially seek God in everything, and I don't want people to see me as like a downer, and so I just choose to stay quiet, and it just, I don't know, it just makes me feel icky, and it's mentally exhausting to be like, okay, don't talk about this, like this is a safe topic, this is not. Like, is that normal? Like, do people just naturally do that from the time they start speaking? Like, but like, I choose not to get upset about my health. Like, I really don't. Like, when I had the thing with gout, I was just like, okay, cool, like this is happening, like what is the best way that I can move forward with this in my life? Like, what is the best way that I can deal with this? And like, I was honestly really proud of myself. I was proud of myself that I didn't cry, that I didn't get anxious over it like I have with, because when I had my asthma diagnosis back in like 2017, like, and then the years following that, there was a lot of crying, and there was a lot of like, why me? There was a lot of that. And now, like, there's so many different things that have happened. I'm just like, okay, cool, like, how do I deal with this? You know, like, I don't know. There's like, sometimes your body does weird things, and like, there's literally nothing you can do. And anyways, I hope if you stumbled upon this video today that this can be somewhat encouraging to you, and you can know that you're not alone. I'm realizing very quickly that like, this is becoming like, my long form videos are becoming more of like a diary to me, and I kind of love it because I can say all the stuff that like I can't really say in my like regular walking around life. I think that's cool though, because like, the comments I've been getting from y'all on my shorts have been like so like kind, and thank you so much. Honestly, like, there's been a couple of them that I like literally stopped what I was doing and like had tears in my eyes because I was just so touched, and like, it means a lot. And so yeah, like, this is my space where I'm just gonna say what I can't say in my regular life. Oh, here's something else that I wanted to vent about. Why is this angle is so weird? I feel like I'm just gonna have to hold the camera or just put it like this. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so where do I begin? So like, I've been eating gluten-free because I was so sick all summer, and I saw a GI, and he was like, homegirl, you're celiac, like, you have celiac disease, like, there's no, like, everything that you're describing, like, you have celiac disease. And so they're gonna do surgery, and they're gonna test me for celiac disease. That's something else that I don't want to talk about because again, like, it's just like one of those like worrisome things, and like, I don't want to bring people down, like, I don't want people to worry. So yeah, so I've been eating gluten-free just because I was just so sick, and that doctor thought that I had celiac. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna try it, and you know what, like, it's helped a lot. And like, anyways, like, I feel like I look a lot better now that I'm not like inflamed, you know, like, I feel like, I don't know, I've just been really heavily like leaning into the Lord and like leading into the Word, and like eating gluten-free, and like, I feel like a new me, like, I feel a lot better. And anyways, just impulsively, I decided to change my profile picture, and this sounds so stupid, like first world problems, but I decided that I would change my profile picture on Facebook, and then also like post it as a story, because I was just like, I don't know, like, feeling the vibe, like, oh my gosh, I should say this chapter is called gluten-free and glowing, because like, honestly, like, I feel like a new me, and like, I feel like I'm glowing like outwards, and like, this is a new beginning, like, this is a new life for me. And so I changed my profile picture, right? My old history teacher from the past commented on it. She said something like, great picture, Ashley, like, I hope you're feeling healthy. I don't know, that just like got to me, because like, I'm feeling so much more healthy than what I was before. Like, before, like, I wasn't even able to like really work because I was like always getting sick, and like, now like, I've been so much better, and like, someone's just gonna go and say that, like, that bothers me. And out in the open too, like, not even just like privately, like out in the open, like for everyone to see. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what if people are gonna think I'm like unhealthy or like sickly or something? Like, I don't know, as someone who has health issues, like, I have this, like, fear of, like, looking sickly or whatever. My camera just, like, pooped out at me. My card's full. So anyways, I'm gonna finish what I was saying on my phone. Basically, like, me being gluten-free, like, is me living in my truth. And, like, that's, like, which camera do I look at? Which one? This one? No, it's this one. Yeah, so, like, that's me living in my truth. And, like, that's, like, what's good for me, and that's what's good for my body. And, like, if people want to spread rumors, if people want to say stuff like that, like, you know, like, and again, like, this is just me responding to my anxious thoughts. Like, this is not, like, I know that this person is saying that, I know people are thinking, because, like, how could I possibly know? And, like, if they are thinking that, though, like, it just shows they're uneducated. Because, like, it takes one simple Google search to just be like, why would someone want to be gluten-free? It's like, oh, celiac disease. It's an autoimmune disease, and it's pretty serious, and it affects your ability to absorb nutrients. So there you go. You know, so, like, I was definitely impulsive with, like, putting that caption out there, and I'm just like, why did I say that? I do that all the time. Like, say things that, like, I'm like, why did I say that? I feel like I've been getting better about it, but I don't know. That's a very positive, empowering thing for me, that, like, I feel like I'm not inflaming my body anymore. Like, I have some answers. Like, the thing that I can't stand the most is waking up in the middle of the night and feeling like I'm dying, like, feeling like my stomach is clenching, my intestines are clenching, and I don't know what caused it, and I'm already eating so limited. Like, that's what bothers me so much, and I just cannot stand that. Just waking up in that state of panic and, like, having to run to the bathroom, like, I can't do that, and I can't live like that. And I feel like if people understood that, they wouldn't say things like, oh, like, I hope you're healthy. Like, this is about me being healthy. Like, I don't know. That just kind of triggered me. But anyways, I hope all of this is encouraging to someone somewhere. And I'm not, like, saying that, like, my history teacher was, which camera is it? This one? It's this one. I'm not saying that, like, she, like, meant any, it's weird filming this way because I'm used to filming the other way. But I'm not saying that she, like, meant anything by it. Like, I responded to her comment, and I was like, hey, like, yeah, I'm doing great. I'll message you privately. And then I did, and I explained, like, you know, like, the whole thing with my, like, near-death experience over the summer. If you don't know about that, watch my video about it, and just all the health stuff, and, like, how I saw a GI doctor, and he thinks I have celiac disease, and I was trying to take my big test, and I just was feeling so sick to my stomach that I was like, you know what, this doctor thinks I have celiac, so I'm just gonna go off of gluten. And, like, I've honestly been better ever since. And, like, she responded by saying, like, oh, like, positive thoughts and prayers, and, like, I think all of that stuff is super important, but, like, I also feel like a very slippery slope for me is this thing called expectations. And, like, I even go, like, on to call them DRUGS, even though they're not, but, like, I call them that, and I say that they're dangerous blank, because, like, if I build up something in my brain and I tell myself it's going to be a certain way and then it's not, I get really, really disappointed and, like, really, really let down. And, like, I would rather not do that. And, like, I'd rather just, like, live open and, like, live in, like, a neutral state where I'm like, you know what, like, this is gonna, I'm gonna go to this party and I'm gonna have an experience there. Like, maybe it's gonna be, like, great, and, like, I'm gonna take lots of pictures and make new friends, or, like, it's gonna be mediocre, and, like, I'm gonna drive home and then watch a movie. Like, you know, like, I feel like that's a much healthier way to live, rather than, like, building up these expectations in our minds, at least for me. And so, like, she was saying stuff like, oh, like, I hope you have a healthier 2025, blah, 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 and, like, I, you know, appreciate it. Like, she's, like, wishing good things for me, but, like, again, like, I used to do that in the past, where I was like, oh, if I get this asthma thing under control, everything's gonna be better. Well, not necessarily true, you know? Like, like, the body does weird things sometimes, and that's just the way it is. And, like, it's not worth getting upset over. And, like, I think perhaps that's a hard thing for a lot of people to understand, because unless you've walked that walk, unless you've been there with your own body, like, you don't understand. So that's my rant for today, y'all. I hope you enjoyed. Bye.